This is Ralph and Aaron with Carolina Dreamin'.
We are at the North Carolina Transportation Museum in Spencer, North Carolina.
The North Carolina Transportation Museum is located in the town of Spencer, North Carolina. Spencer, North Carolina is located an hour northeast of Charlotte, North Carolina, along I-85.
You can begin your visit here at Barber Junction Station, which was built in 1896 in a town of the same name here in Rowan County. This has become the visitor center. It was donated to the museum in 1980 and was dedicated in 1996. Radios in the 1960s, they used phones such as this and cement booths to communicate between dispatchers, and I really have no idea what I'm going to say, but these are signals for the train tracks.
Can you turn some? The immense backshop structure was built in 1905 and served as a major overhaul facility for steam locomotives. The largest structure on the site, and once the largest industrial building in North Carolina, 2 to 3 locomotives per week emerged as new from the backshop during its peak. The building is open to the public on the south end.
Interesting things in here are a Cheerwine delivery truck, and for those of you who don't know, Cheerwine is local to this area, actually developed in Salisbury, and they actually have a Cheerwine festival. Maybe we'll get to that someday. And they have some antique fire engines, shell of a stock car, I think I already said airplane parts, I think even some motorcycles.
Latitude train, commonly referred to as the Merci train, were 49 World War I era 40 and 8 boxcars gifted to the United States by France in response to the 1947 U.S. Friendship train. It arrived in Weehawken, New Jersey on February 3rd, 1949. The idea to send a thank you gift to the United States for the $40 million in food and other supplies sent to France and Italy in 1947 came from a French railroad worker and World War II veteran named Andre Picard. Donations from the Merci train came from over 6 million citizens of France and Italy in the form of dolls, statues, clothes, ornamental objects, furniture, and even a Legion of Honor medal purported to have belonged to Napoleon.
We are in the Bob Julian Roundhouse, which was erected in 1924, and it is actually the largest roundhouse in existence today in North America.
The 37 stall Bob Julian Roundhouse, one of the largest remaining such structures, is one of the few preserved roundhouses remaining in the country. Home to some 40 restored locomotives and rail cars, in 2011, the roundhouse and turntable were named a historic mechanical engineering landmark by the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. Exhibits at the roundhouse focus on the lives of the people who made Spencer shops run and the history of railroads in North Carolina. Aviation exhibits are also displayed. Stop by the orientation room to get a map of the building, watch the film, and take a spin on the 100-foot turntable.
Trade and we haul them to hospitals in Belgium and France and some of them went into Holland.
Hospital trains weren't only a feature of foreign battlefields, they were also used stateside to transport injured soldiers arriving in ports on both coasts to hospitals throughout the United States.
The hospital ships would come into Charleston, unload, and all the patients, all the soldiers were taken to our Stark General Hospital. They're sorted out as to what kind of need they further need and where they live. And then they would make up 5 trains. One would go to New Orleans in Texas, one would go through Atlanta and the West Coast, one would go to Chicago and far north like Minnesota, and one would go straight to New York. And I would be on one of those trains charging patients.
Once patients were loaded aboard a hospital train, all of their needs were able to be attended to in a single car. Kept things that the steam heating system and cooling summer of winter.
The most exciting thing about handling mail, when you stop to think of it, is that each letter contains a person's thoughts, his hopes, business, love, and promises, neatly folded in a tiny package. These, then, are your postal transportation clerks in action, whose efforts and sacrifice speed onward the vital correspondence of our great nation from darkness, deluge, or disaster.
Was good for 10,000 post offices in his distribution area. One or the other direction of his distribution, he would have to have a working knowledge of 10,000 post
Every
offices.
minute of every day, one of America's 600 railway companies follow a train on the terminal. Trains carrying people.
Well, the doorman had to call in at each couch as they came in. Well, he cut it short. In other words, he would say something like,
Master Mechanic's office, built in 1911, once housed the head of operations for Spencer Shops. Today, the building houses temporary and traveling exhibits, hosting rentals, providing programming, and special event activity space. The gift station is located in this building, offering souvenirs, light snacks, and cold beverages for sale. Beyond the Master Mechanic's office is Storehouse number 3 and the Flu Shop. Storehouse number 3 was built in 1896 and is the oldest structure on site. It is primarily used for storage and special events. The flue shop was used to repair flues or pipes used in steam locomotive boilers and was built in 1924. The building now houses the Bumper to Bumper Auto Exhibit, a collection of antique vehicles from a 1901 steam-powered car to Model A's and T's with roadsters and modern cars, tracing the evolution of autos in North Carolina. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the North Carolina Transportation Museum. When you get a chance to visit here in Spencer, North Carolina, I'm sure you'll have a great time.
And join us next time on Carolina Dreaming.
Bye. This is Ralph and Aaron with Carolina Advent. This is Ralph and Aaron with
We are here in front of Barber Junction Station, which was donated to the museum in 1980 by from a sorry over.